was raised by my grandparents. My grandfather passed away when I was about 12, 13 years old, so Picola Willingham was really the glue, the foundation that was set, that I was raised on. I never really knew my father, and I guess that's why I'm so passionate about my children having a father that would always be there for them. I have my mother's last name, Willingham, and that name means a lot to me simply because I didn't have a father, and I did have so much love from Picola Willingham, my grandmother, that it was just an honor to be a Willingham. So we talked about Picola Willingham and her husband Henry Willingham and how they left Georgia, the state of Georgia, Everton, Georgia, and they went north. And they went and settled in a town called Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And the whole reason for leaving was to get a better quality of life, better jobs, better education. And they had 3 children, and one of those was my mother, Ruth, and eventually I came along. And as time went by, we talked about better job, we talked about that return to a better life, better living conditions than that we was able to have in the South and the state of Georgia. And then it's time to take that to the next level. So not only did I was the first in the family to graduate from high school, went on and got my bachelor's degree in college, and so we continued. And each and every one of my children have went to college, as James Jr. should hopefully in May graduate and be the last of my immediate children to acquire their college degree. It's tradition. It's where we came from. It's who we are. But more importantly, where will we go from here? Where will their children go? We don't talk about education no more because that's a standard. That's something that is expected. It's not something that we hope will happen. I expect my children to get the best education that they can. So therefore, they will expect the same thing from their children. All my grandchildren now, except for the ones that's not of college age, are in college. And the younger ones are doing extremely well in high school and elementary school. So that part is done. Now, the expectation now is who will become the next leaders, who will become entrepreneurs, who will become presidents and CEOs of the companies that they work for. Those are the expectations now. As I always told my children, you don't want to work at McDonald's, you want to own McDonald's. And they got to have that mentality as they move forward to be successful, especially here in the United States of America, being a black person. Appreciated the quality of life that they was able to provide for us. And like I said, I went on, got a college degree, worked for 2 organizations all of my adult life, made it up to president CEO in the Boy Scouts and president CEO in the Urban League, and from where we came from and to have those kind of achievements, it's just been phenomenal for us. And like I said, I have 3 daughters and 1 son, and all have went to college. One is in college now, and all doing extremely well. I guess we've come a long way, and do appreciate what Picola Willingham and Henry Willingham was able to instill in us. Don't lie, don't steal. Always tell the truth, always work hard, and always get an education, and things will work out. And I believe in that same philosophy, and I hope I pass that on to my children.